Let's talk about three books that I read when I was a kid that I still have on my shelf. Number one is going to be The Drowned Maiden's Hair by Laura Amy Schlitz. It's about an orphan that ends up being adopted by these three women in order to help them scam people out of seances. And so she is specifically brought on because a client has lost their daughter who looks like Maud. And so she has to play this ghost child that is gaining her new family a lot of money scamming these people, but when she's just really looking for acceptance and love as an orphan. Next up is going to be The Daughters of the Moon. This is volume one, so there are three books in this by Lynn E. Wing. Never read anything past volume one, but I actually borrowed it from one of my best friends. And after I read it, we would pretend we were the Daughters of the Moon. It follows four friends, and it's definitely a middle grade series, just looking at the font and the font style. But it's four friends that were living in LA, but they all have different powers. I also very distinctly remember them. I thought they were older than middle school. I thought this was more of a YA book because I remember them going to some underage club and I was like, I want to do that. I want to do that. And I no, never ended up doing that, unfortunately. And finally, I'm going to talk about Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. Many of you probably read this as well, and I was so consumed by this, especially after reading Twilight and after reading Daughters of the Moon. This one is definitely a YA series. I believe I read it in middle school, and then I tried reading the second one, and I hated it because they weren't together. It was just so angsty, and I think that just describes my what I was like going from like 8th grade into high school and throughout high school very, very well.